Hello, everyone. Hope you all are well, swell, and you're having an amazing time with your life, or learning to adjust to your life, or getting a better understanding, so forth and so have you. Today we're just gonna start off with just a daily reading, you know, and just diving into what Spirit has for you for the day. This is a timeless daily reading, so whenever you decide to watch it, engage in it, that's always gonna be up to you. For my daily readings, I always like to start with tarot cards, and for my daily readings, I mean for myself. So let's go ahead and get started there. Before I even started this, I was just calming my energy, meditating, focusing on everything, getting it prepared and set up. I got loud ringing in my left ear. And for me, you can look up what it means, or if you already know what it means, because once you hear it, you pay attention to what happens afterwards. But for me, it's death. It's death. It's an actual death, or it's a spiritual death, but it's a death. And depending on how loud it is, how long it rings, the frequency of it, the pitch of it, I guess you can say, depends on what type of death it is, right? And this just let me know that it is a spiritual death. I didn't feel anything else. I didn't hear the other death whistle, is what my family calls it. We call it a death whistle. Um, in a sense, and it is a death whistle, surely enough. But I just was hearing the ringing in the left ear, and then I just kept hearing the song. I couldn't remember who it was by, but it goes, "I'ma keep showing up if you keep showing up." What is it? How is this? And I want you to be there with me. Keep showing up. I think it's by Keanu today, but I could be absolutely wrong. But with the ringing in the left ear and the death whistle, the death sound, and the ending of something, the death of something, the changing, the turning of something, the transformation, and with that song just playing in my head, and with the frequency playing, we meditating on it, it just kept popping up. I'ma keep showing up if you keep showing love. Four wands right at the back of the deck. So just let me know that you're ending something that you're recognizing you're not going to show up to anymore. You're not going to be present in anymore. You're not going to be really focused in anymore. You are cultivating a strong foundation of love, of community, of respect, of enjoyment in your relationships. And how that works and how that goes for you. Yeah, Ten of Cups, right at the back of the deck. And I've only shuffled it on top of each other. I haven't even so for these cards to already be coming out, because I mean, like, you're looking for a strong family connection, a strong family realization. I mean, my Ricola finally melted at the bottom, so I got just a big gulp of that. But you just are truly looking for that connection, that partnership, that unity. I'm hearing I want what I wrote down in my affirmations of a partner, and for myself to also be a reflection of those around me. So you could be manifesting this, you could be working on this. Mm, I'm hearing I'm so close, or was so close to fulfillment, but then it slipped. Or you're feeling like you're right there, or for some of you, I might need to pull some different cards. Mm. Because in some parts of the energy, some of you feel like it was there. You almost had that moment. You almost had the connection. It was almost that relationship. It was almost this 4 wands, this strong foundation, this great strength and reliability on each other, with each other, a connection. And then with this 10 of Cups coming out as enemy, like a strong family relationship, inheritance, passing down traditions, that understanding of having an emotional stability, an emotional connection with your family, that warmth. And for some of you, I'm hearing like you're almost so close. You feel like you were almost so close. Yeah. And then for some of you, it feels like you're already in this relationship. You already are cultivating it. But yeah, Four of Cups, you feel like it's not quite where it needs to be. It's not quite picture perfect. It's not quite there. Like you have all the tools for it. I guess you can say you guys have good communication. I'm just hearing the joy and the pleasure, you know, in a sense of the sorry, one there in the bathroom. I could hear the people like that go so that I mean the joy and the laughter. It's funny that they're laughing because you feel like you have all the key pieces, all the elements. You know that you can be emotionally vulnerable with this person, like the Ten of Cups is showing. You can be raw. You do want to start a family with them. You do want to travel with them, build a home with them. But with this Four of Cups, it's almost like you feel like you're missing that joy, that excitement with having everything that you feel like you have. Right? You feel like it's kind of lackluster. You feel like this is a very safe space. This is very comfortable, but it's not working out for me. Yeah, this is definitely giving two different collective energies for this reading. Some of you have it and feel like it's not what you were expected. Some of you thought that you had it, but it wasn't what you needed, and so you had to walk away. Yeah, we have the Emperor. You feel like with that, I'm gonna keep showing up if you keep showing love. Yeah, we're gonna have to do two separate collective spirits. So allow me to separate this energy now. What time is it? 6:44. So we'll do our Four of Cups energy at 6:44, which is funny because yeah, the two main energies for both of you is the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So we're going to leave that there. But with the Four of Cups energy coming in right at 6:44, the sixth house is about that Virgo energy, right? It's about, I had a piece of hair, I was sticking, it was a piece of hair wrapped around my thing. Yeah, it feels like you're very, almost a little bit meticulous with it, because the Virgo is the maiden. It's like you're waiting on feeling like you're frolicking through the fields. I'm hearing. Like you feel like your life, I'm hearing lackluster. I didn't want to say that, but that's what they kept telling me to say. So we're going to say it, and I'm not going to, thank you, Spirit Ashe. It's feeling a little bit lackluster. Like I'm hearing like, I have the home that I've always wanted. I have the communication. I have the social. It's like I'm hearing they ticking all my boxes, whatever that may be, right? They're, like I said, they're good at communicating with you. They keep a clean home. They check in with you. They allow you to be your freedom. They're intrigued with you. They're curious. So it feels like it has this foundation, but with the Four Cups, that sixth house energy, it's almost like it's not meeting your standards. It's not, you have a lot of fours. So you could, because fourth house energy, what you were going to get to, what you have three times in a row, we're looking at it in this way, 444. It's the Cancer. It's the home body. It's your first home. It's that first energy of you being your own safe space, and you feel like it's not lining up in a way that makes you feel proud, bold in it. You happy in it. It's like you ever get food that you've been wanting, and like it does, like, okay, like I've always had this food, I always got this food, I always make this food, but it's just not hitting the way it's supposed to hit. Like this could be your favorite meal, or like holidays coming up, and then your birthday's coming up, you just say, I'm not like I should be like I usually am, but something like is not on, something is off. Right? And with this being the sixth house, the maiden energy, before you reach the crone, which is that young feminine energy, that receiving energy, and me just hearing that song, I'm gonna keep showing up if you keep showing up. Maybe you're not getting the love in the way that you were expecting to get the love. Like you're not feeling it. Like you got the Four of Wands, the home, the fire energy. You have the Ten of Cups. You're able to feel like I can build, like I can truly, rely on this person. But the love, it's like if keep showing, I'm gonna keep showing up. If you keep showing love, but you feel like I can't show up with love, and you feel like love for you is excitement, it's fun, it's childlike energy, right? And if we're thinking of it in the sense, depending on how you look at it, it can be the youngest or it could be the oldest, depending on where it goes for you. But fourth house energy is young, even though it is the mother. So we have this with the maiden energy and the mother energy. So it's like you're trying to cultivate a home, cultivate a foundation for you and yourself. And despite all of that you have that should make you happy, should make you joyous, something is off. Something is not centered for you. Something doesn't feel um open enough for you. Yeah. Hmm. I guess where are we gonna get it for this separate collective now? Hmm. Me drinking that just made me hear you're looking for a balance. You're looking for a balance of that because if you get into this fourth house energy, which it feels like getting into a lot of your emotions, it's a lot of cups energy, a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy. So we're pulling into that and the emotions of that. It's like you're not feeling the way it should feel. Like I feel like I'm structurally sound. I got that figured out. I feel like I'm spiritually sound with this connection, but you feel like the emotion isn't there. It's like missing a connection. You're looking for a difference. You're looking for a balance. And the reason why I said remind me of me picking up that drink is because one has very hot tea in it and one has a very cold kombucha drink in it. So it's just it's like you're looking for a balance. One that can be healing, calming to the throat, settling to the stomach, calming to the nerves, and one that still brings that actual moisture to your mouth. And I feel like you already have everything settled. You're just missing the fun in this relationship. That's honestly what it feels like. Like if nothing goes wrong, like you're like, I'm not in the mindset of I feel like we gotta be arguing or shouting or we're going through this or they got financial whatever it is. Like you don't feel like you want to go through stuff for the excitement. You truly want to have just straight up joy and bliss. And I'm hearing I don't know how to operate, yeah, operate in this sense with the Seven of Swords and the Justice card coming in reverse. I don't know how to operate in a sense that allows me to keep this and have fun and have joy. How am I going to fully express and be myself fully? And I'm hearing like because with this fourth house energy, I'm feeling it very strong. It's like if you know a Cancer, it takes a while to get into their shell, and even a while, you can't really get into the shell. If you eat crab, it takes a long time to get into that shell, right? But if you do, you do. So it's a sense of being like you feel like they haven't penetrated that shell with their love yet. Like if you need them, they're there. If you do this, like it's just almost like you feel like it's too. But where's the fun? Where's the joy? Where's the happiness? Where's the expression of this love? I'm hearing you want this expression of love. You want it to be seen. And you want it to be heard. You want it to be felt. And you feel like you have all the things that should make a good relationship, but it's not. It's like a failed plan in motion in a sense. It's like you want to flip the shame. You want the truth, especially with this Libra coming in, which is that seventh house energy right after six, and about relationships, the beauty of relationships, the harmony of them, the foundation of them, the joy that it can make you feel. Yeah, Scorpio right on top, the death card energy right on top. You want to feel something more. You want to feel vibrant in this relationship. And right now you feel like everything is just so I'm saying this word because that's what I keep it's just so good. But not you're like you're not happy, like, yeah, like yep. And it's like they don't do no wrong, I don't do no wrong, but there's no right happening either, is what I'm feeling. And it's almost like you feel like you're kind of stuck. Like this is, it's like you're like, this person is great, this person is amazing, this person is phenomenal. You know, they're funny, but there's like no joy. And not in the sense of like you guys, I'm here, like you guys do go out on dates. You guys do explore that. This does feel like a love relationship. Some like I'm hearing like you've been in this relationship for some time. And I feel like you guys aren't curious enough about each other. You don't want to discover the new capabilities. And I feel like that's also why you feel like you can't truly be yourself, because you have changed in this relationship. And it's almost in a sense of people feel like you can't change relationships and keep the same one. But that's the beauty of this Seven of Swords coming in reverse, actually, for you, is that you can, and it's right under the Ten of Cups, is that you are supposed to change. You are supposed to develop. You are supposed to grow, because that's what you do, period, whether you're in a relationship or not. And with this, it's almost, especially with the Justice card being the last card in reverse, it's like you don't want to corrupt what you have built, what you have crafted, what you have binded together and allowed in. Because right now you feel like it's not happening the way that you planned or the way that you thought, especially with this Seven of Swords energy coming in as well. 7-7, you feel like the relationship that you built may not be as strong as you feel and want it and need to be fully expressed. But honestly, I'm feeling this on their side too. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. It's like all the hard work that you put in, you truly want to. You could be dealing with, it's a lot of Scorpio energy coming out. The King of Cups. You want this delicate relationship, but you feel like there's more work to be put in, more work to do. You feel like this isn't the end. Like I said, you don't want to, if you dealt with it, go back to the arguing. You don't want to go back to the question what they're doing. You don't want to go back to the they don't listen. You don't want to revert to that to feel like something in a relationship. But some people, when they're in a place of calm and a place of peace and a new vibration of life, even if you've been cultivating this for years, which just looking at the cards you have been, with the 4 and the 4 being right on top of each other, you could have been doing it for 4 years, in a relationship for 4 years. And like I said, this reading, you guys are in the relationship. So you could have been in a relationship for some time and building this and working on this. And it's like, I know what I truly want. And especially with this Scorpio energy, you feel like the emotions of joy are a little hidden. The emotions of curiosity, the hard work for those developments of truth is happening. You guys could have went through something externally as a couple. We got the Wheel of Fortune. You guys could have went, and that's right at the top. You guys could have went through something externally, and it changed how things operate. You guys could have had to move. I'm hearing something could have shifted in their dynamic, in the way that they see themselves, in the way that they act. It's something that has shifted. And with this Wheel of Fortune coming in the upright, it is supposed to be something that is good for your relationship, because at the end, even with all the in between, it's still that Eight of Pentacles and King of Cups at the end. So somebody that is very caring, somebody that is very devoted and prepared for the relationship is still here. It's still present. This energy of wanting it. But with the Justice card in reverse, it feels like something is off kiltered in your relationship. Something is off centered. We got the Knight of Cups right at the back of the deck. Something is off center. Something feels like it's out of focus. See? Let's see, Spirit, what was this outside force? What was this change? Too many. Partnership and alliances and intuition is what the change was. Partnership and alliances and intuition. Okay. Hmm. Karen, there was like I said, it could have been something they have to change or you have to change. Because even if you look at this intuition, this person looks like they're looking in a mirror, but their eyes are closed and they're looking into the void, which almost looks like a black obsidian mirror, a scribe mirror, and the door being behind it lets me know that there was a choice, a decision that had to be made. And even with them wearing the ankh, it's a balance of that feminine and masculine energy. And through all this, when I'm saying this, femme on femme, mask on mask, femme and mask, what so have you. Okay, it's a gay channel, right? So with this intuition coming in, and this reliability on that, and this partnership and alliances, this feels like something outside change. Well, obviously, but like there was a decision that was made without you. Yeah, we got the universe card coming in. There was a decision made almost like without you, or you feel like with no thought of you. And it required a move, it required a change, it required a shift in how things operate for and with you. And that's why you feel like you have everything. Mm. Thank you, Spirit. Where are you? Where are you? That's crazy that you're in the back. But with this partnership and alliances and this intuition coming out, it's a sense of like, and it's right on top of the Wheel of Fortune. And third house energy is that communication with the number 3 on top. I don't. I'm hearing it's something that they typically never done before. It's like they usually talk with you, consult with you, even if they're just saying like, "Hey, this is what I'm going to do." It's like it was almost not ran by you, and that has you feeling a certain type of way. Like the dynamic is changing because they didn't tell you this. The vibe, the energy, the mood is changing. Where the fuck did I put that? I didn't change everything around. Oh, I put it right where it needs to be. Um, yeah. Mm, thank you, Spirit. Too far. Wisdom and 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. Mm, okay. I just have to check and see which ones were, just to make sure the measure stays the same, but just to give you information for the major tarot. So the intuition is the high priestess. Like I said, it's the feminine and masculine energy. It's almost like somebody else came in and talked with them, had a conversation with them. Because with this wisdom card coming in and the universe card coming in, it's giving a conclusion to something. This had nothing to do with you. This is something that they were working on before they got with you. Right? And with this being right under the Seven of Swords and the Justice card in reverse, this Wisdom and Universe card, this was something that started before the family foundation started. And it honestly needed to happen. And I feel like in this relationship, especially with this intuition card coming in, or the high priestess card, the empress card coming in, is letting me know, like, the bond that you guys have made, especially with the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups, you guys don't really need to share everything, but you feel like this was such a deep revelation for them that you missed out on. Especially with this, like I've said, this Four of Cups, it feels like the joy is gone. Like you can't be yourself because you possibly missed out on this. And for somebody, it doesn't have to be a physical person. For some of them, it was just their own. They can be very spiritual, into spirituality, into Christianity, into their own whatever religious practice, or they just believe in a higher power in a sense. It's something that they've been cultivating and working on. It was a matter of time for it to happen. Yeah. I keep hearing like the strong foundation I built though, like it should have been there, like it should be able to do this, it should be able to, and that's also leading into that sixth house, like maiden energy of like they should be, no, leading to that fourth house energy, that Cancer energy is just expecting them to be forever evolving. No, always protect their first home, which is themselves. And no, like I said, this relationship feels very strong, very solid. Like you guys been in it for years. You built this very strong connection with each other. But with this realization, they want you to realize, Spirit and your partner, that there are things that were set in motion before you. So don't allow this calm, this peace. I'm hearing like this change, this shift to make it feel like it's lackluster, to make it feel like it's not fun, and make it feel like whatever this change, this partnership and alliances is, it was long distance. And I'm hearing it's possibly like taking away the way they used to act or think, or I'm hearing it's just taking away some time from you as well. Like they still set up plans and they still follow through with the plans, but it's not as frequent. They're still reassuring, they're still present in there. Like you can feel like you don't feel like they're gonna go do anything, but it's just like with this situation, because when they did this on the spiritual and just was silent, it changed it on the physical. They accepted some type of deal, some type of move, some type of shift that did affect the both of you. And with your intuition being so strong and their intuition being so strong, it was like they knew that they had to do it in this way to protect themselves, and not from you, just to protect themselves. What's going on even further, Spirit, with this partnership and alliances? Spirit. This couple, why do they feel like lackluster due to the outside partnership and alliance? Mm-hmm. Mm. It was crazy because I kept seeing like the first card when I picked this up was Throat Punch when I was splitting it, and then when I picked up the second deck, it also had the Throat Chakra. You guys, like I said, it feels like you can't be as open as you once were, and I want to say like almost in a pettiness, but almost in a like, okay, they're doing that to protect themselves, they're doing it with themselves. Like I said, you're both very intuitive. You both know each other very well. Like you like what is that core line? Like the back of your hand. It's almost like they have a little, but like a little doll of you. It's crazy. Where do you want to go? Yeah, definitely. All right. Anything else in regards to this partnership and outline intuition in regards to I'm feeling a certain type of way about the relationship, spirit? And then, of course, we'll get the outcome and see what's going on. All right. Okay. So just to get the clarification of how this affected you. Why does it feel lackluster? Why is it giving you this certain type of energy? Why does it feel like, okay, with this shift, with this change, with this dynamic, everything is how it should be? Like, we both got a good career, we both got a good social life, we, take care of each other, we love on each other, we check in with each other, like we know each other very well, we know what and what not to do, we respect each other's boundaries. Like it feels like it's great. Like I said, it's good. It's good, right? But you're missing the fun, you're missing the joy, and you feel like with this outside shift and their change and them not letting you know, putting you in on it, whatever it is, you feel like your intuition is a little off. You feel like the love is a little off, like the emotional vulnerability is a little off, and never excusing them, but some things are not so for everybody, okay? But we got, why is it feeling this way, and the cards that we picked up, not the first cards, but the first cards I'm drawn to are you're the problem and obsessed. You are the problem, sorry, obsessed. And you're so obsessed over what you didn't know about this situation, how it didn't work. And like I said, you both are losing curiosity with each other. And not saying it's all on you, like because no, it's like you're kind of losing that curiosity. You both are growing, you both are evolving, you both are changing and shifting. So when you become obsessed with what one way looks like I said, it doesn't feel like it's supposed to feel. I have all of this. And you have to take a look around and realize, okay, how can I do what I need to do? If I'm feeling like we're not having great, intriguing conversations, maybe I can start the conversation. Maybe I can start asking the questions. If I feel like we're not spending enough time, we're not doing what we used to do, maybe we need to do something different. Because honestly, I don't want to do what we used to do. I don't like that anymore, and maybe they don't either. Like I said, it has to become with this curiosity with each other. And even if I'm here and ask the question, if you want to know, like, how come you didn't tell me about this? How come you didn't let me know about this to this and this? And even if you already have me give you the answer, I just wasn't supposed to. Um, it's a time to take that reflection to yourself, and not in a sense of like, oh no, they couldn't tell me I was going to do this and I was going to do this, because obviously they still trust and rely on you to tell you that. I feel like the love is the truth. That's the highest love, is them telling you the truth. Me, like, because I couldn't tell anybody. I wasn't supposed to let anybody know. It was between me and my spirit guides and team. Like it wasn't for anybody else. Or it was something I was working on before. I'm hearing it's the way that they said it, right? In a sense that made you go, like, oh, okay. Unless I one girl, she was like, oh, okay. It's almost like that energy. It feels like the way that they almost said it, almost. Um, and it just kind of like having me thinking, like, okay, it's a little bit further. Then we got mommy issues and failure to commit. So it could have put you in a mind state, and that was right on top of the wisdom, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So the failure to commit was not Seven of Pentacles, was on the Seven of Swords, and the mommy issues was on the Four of Cups, which is the fourth house ruled by the moon, mother energy. And then the failure to commit being right under the Seven of Swords, which is a good plan, well thought out plan, fully thought out on top of this wisdom energy. So it could be this feeling of putting you back into that mind state, back into that energy. Like I said, it's a lot of fourth, house energy, a lot of being centered in your own home energy. And with the you're the problem obsessed, it could have put you back into the mind state based on what they said, or maybe you didn't even talk to them about the new revelation that they had, or the change that they had, or the shift that did affect you. Like I said, whatever the shift was that helped them, that pushed them forward, also affected you in some sort of way, which is also why I heard the death with you, and you got the death card coming out. Especially with the Scorpio energy, it's about the depths of something, the secrecy of it. Keeping that within. So with the mommy issues and the failure to commit, you could have dealt with a mom that didn't really want to commit to your discovery of self, and really want to commit to actually getting to know you for you, as an adult, as a different person. Or it could have just been growing up. They just didn't commit to you at all. It was excuses, it was changes, it was because I said so, whatever it is, but it's in a sense of almost like what they did, or how they said what they said, or whatever it is, it did change you. Like I said, it could have took them away a little bit more, or shifted how they do things, and that could change, especially since I'm seeing for a lot of you, you guys live together. Like I said, with this in the cups, you want to build a family, a house, a home together. And you feel like this almost caused like a rift in it. But nothing, I'm hearing, essentially has changed. But everything has changed. And that's also where you're feeling this Four of Cups is like, okay, like there's nothing new, no spark, no joy, but there is something that you are focused on and obsessed on, right? Then we have settling for mediocrity, protect your peace, and ask for more, you deserve it. Like I said, don't, if you feel like it's truly affecting you in a way, and not, I mean, like, you have to tell me now, but in a way of being like, just sharing that emotions, being vulnerable, because that's how you also build a strong family foundation, especially with this Eight of Pentacles. You are very, like I said, the sixth house, very meticulous with your work. And the Pentacles is earth energy. So that Virgo energy pulling in really strong. You're very meticulous with your work. You want to be proud of it. Like I said, you want to be seen in her. You want to be able to feel this energy. And with the settling from mediocrity being right on top of the death and the Eight of Pentacles and the Justice, and so let me know, you have the death, this biasness, this putting yourself in the center of other people's lives just because you are in people's lives. Not everything is going to be centered about you. You're not going to know about everything. You're not going to understand everything. People have been starting things before you were in their life, and so have you. They can grow and develop and change in certain ways. So with this settling for mediocrity, like I said, it feels like it's going to take work, but the work is there for both of you, both willing to do it. Be curious again, be understanding again, still have this respect and adornment for each other. Like I said, the Seven of Swords coming out in reverse is very powerful, because it's like this past relationship that you had when they didn't commit. This person is very committed to you. And that's why they loved you enough to say that you was like, no, I can't. This is what is going on. And it led to something very strong. Like, this is the first card that we start with. These hands wrapped in each other's hands. You guys understand each other. That partnership and alliance is still there. And I'm hearing like they wouldn't do anything to spite you or to hurt you, especially not willingly. So the settling for mediocrity is realizing if you're feeling like things are not the really, like you don't feel the emotion anymore, maybe because you need to share that emotion, because we got to protect your peace. This is weighing on your mind a lot, and that's right on top of the Justice card. Protect your peace. No more like trying to, should I? You know what? No, because I'm like I said, it's almost like a pettiness, which is the Justice card in reverse, that Libra energy in reverse. Like they're almost a pettiness. I'm gonna do this because I'm not gonna do this because they didn't do this, and it's starting to try to change that shift. And it's like you're recognizing, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go back to that. I truly want the joy, the fun. I want the continued success, the continued love, and that's why they want you to ask for more. You deserve it. And sometimes more is asking for a change, but especially with the death of something more has to come in. And this is right on top of the King of Cups in the Universe card. Like, you are recognizing, I can ask and be for more. I can allow myself to release my attachments to other people while still being in their lives and attached to them. and with them. Like I said, this is somebody that if you really want to build this in relationship with, start being more emotionally vulnerable. And I'm hearing that that's what they're working on as well too. Being like everything is there, but emotionally vulnerable. That's also being able to have that fun, to express those things, right? Because right on top of the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups, we have big dick energy, new love on the horizon. The new love on the horizon was right on top of the Ten of Cups, that 2-2 energy. The big dick energy was right on top of the Four of Wands. Like I said, you guys exude something, as well as on top of the Four of Cups. And the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords is at the bottom of new love on the horizon. So with the big dick energy coming in, you guys have the strong foundation. It's almost like you guys been together that long. It's almost like that energy. This very strong connection energy, prophetic energy I keep hearing. Like when you guys are together, like I said, you both are very highly intuitive, highly captivating to each other, especially with this Wheel of Fortune being like in the front of the other cards. It's like set up like this is your fate, this is your destiny, almost to be with this person. And I'm not really one of those people because I'm just like, hey, shit changes, but shit can change. That's why it's called the Wheel of Fortune. But with this energy, especially the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups being at the end, this is something that you guys both strive for, you both work towards, and you guys just honestly need more fun in the sense of way of getting to know each other again. Don't feel like you know each other so much. And that's where the obsessed is coming in. It's because it's almost this past energy trying to come in with the mommy issues. And that's not what Spirit wants, because they want you guys to continue, like I said, to this deep, intimate connection, which is also the same as the intuition card. You guys are very intuitive, very strong. It's almost like I'm here, like that twin energy. Oh my God, that's why they come up with twin flame. That makes so much sense now. Oh my God. Things that click. But like, it's like, oh, twins, like, what is that twin thinking? What is that twin saying? And then both the twins know their type. It's like almost like you guys, like I said, you know each other very well. You understand each other, respect each other, adore each other. And with this outside shift of them just making a decision or doing something or changing the entire dynamic of them, it has changed the way that you feel or possibly think about yourself, which is also that 6th and 4th house energy. So taking that in and recognizing it could be coming from some deep-centered mommy issues, some deep-centered obsessive issues. Something where you realize, like, okay, in order to protect my peace, I have to speak up and recognize what I want to help me to stay or become peaceful. What else is going on in this relationship? Spirit, to get some final messages here. Yeah. We got this isn't over. Like I said, you both want this relationship. You both enjoy this relationship. You both, and it's not even like a sense that I've been in here, I ain't finna leave. I've been in here for 10 years. I've been in here for 4 years. It's not that energy. It's what we have cultivated and built is so. It's like you both want this proud energy. You both want this big energy. You both want to feel like you're on the horizon and you're seeing the sun rise and set. And it's like, it's almost like the sun is no longer rising or setting in your life, which is funny because with the Eight of Pentacles, there's a whole bunch of sun energy. So sun. You feel like, and not even saying, I'm hearing like, not even with this decision that they chose, because I don't want to put it all on one person. Thank you, Spirit. Not even with the decision that they chose. It's almost like, especially with this being a spiritual card, the border is spiritual. It's a spiritual partner in alliance. Like I said, this is something that they've been working on before you. And the only constant is change. 555. Like I said, it's this realization of this is divinely guided and connected love. And like I said, it's not saying like I've been here for this long, that it's like you both want to be proud. Thank you, Spirit, bring it back. You both want to be proud. You both want to show it off. You both want to be very open. Like I said, it looks like they're looking in the mirror, but their eyes are closed, that they're able to see and feel so much. You want to feel something again. And with this isn't over, landing on top of the universe card, bless me, which is also the world card in the tarot deck. It isn't over. This is the end of something. This is the end of you realizing I don't need to be obsessive over what they're doing, why they're doing it, how it works, because that leads into something I don't want to do. I could be operating out of some mommy issues, some mommy troubles, some mommy struggles that I have in my own relationship, whatever it is. Or I could just feel like, okay, I'm settling, things are ending, especially with it landing on top of the death card, and this isn't over. So there definitely was a change. I can just settle for what I get. Or I can decide to protect my peace and ask for more. Like, we built this. We built this city. Oh my goodness. But this deep, intimate connection is here for the both of you. That landed right on top of the King of Cups. Like I said, I want to get to know you energy. You both need to tap into I want to get to know you energy, because you both have changed. The only constant is like you guys know each other. It's great, but you don't know each other now. It's like something is shifting in the both of you, in the way that you think, the way that you feel. And that will also help you with feeling this lackluster energy. It's being curious about the other person. Genuinely curious. And whatever it is that you feel like you want to know more about the person, ask about it. And listen. Truly listen. Not to respond, not to add your piece, but just to listen and be like, okay, wow, I did not know that about you. And it's so crazy because even waking up today, you ever like do something for years and that's so crazy. Waking up today, I say. Waking up today, and I was just thinking like you do something for years and you see somebody else do, like, I didn't even know you can do that. I didn't know that was possible. I didn't even know that was a thing. I've been doing this for years and nobody ever told me. It's that energy. It's like you learn and you grow every day. This keeps wanting to come out. Yeah. Yeah. We got So You're Here Again. It takes two. Thank you, Spirit. So we're here again. It takes two. Yeah, they want you to recognize like you're not in a relationship alone. And even if you're in a polyamorous relationship, it takes three, it takes four, whatever it is. But with this So We're Here Again, like I said, like I said, with this, we're here again, you're ending something. They don't want you to repeat this cycle. They don't want you to go out to old ways of this is how I can feel emotion. This is how, like, you don't want to do it either. But you're recognizing possibly the energy. Like I said, it could be something with those mommy issues or being obsessive with trying to figure out a problem when there isn't a problem, because you could be the problem. So, yeah, ancestors, please, like I said, this connection is so divinely led, so divinely guided and protected. 444 is about ancestors watching you. Okay. Ancestors watching you, being there. We got Casper the Scared Ass Ghost, give a little, get a little, which is 666, that sixth house energy coming in. But don't be afraid to protect your peace and give a little bit of information and get a little information. Don't start hiding. Don't start going into that crab shell, that hermit shell, whatever. Or like this petty possible energy of I ain't gonna do that because they didn't do that, or we're not doing that anymore, I guess. You don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So it's a sense of recognizing, where could this come from? Is it coming from obsessiveness? Is it coming from feeling like it's not looking or feeling the way that it should or that it always felt? But relying on your intuition and knowing that this is divinely guided, divinely handled. And you guys just really need to talk to each other, and not in a sense of, oh, I know this person, I know what they're gonna say, I know what they're gonna do. You don't expect anything from anybody but that person. And the only constant is change. So that person could have found out some new information that made them look at themselves different. Somebody, I'm gonna keep it in my head. I like the way that made me feel. I like the way that made me, whatever it is. And now they're thinking differently about themselves, feeling differently about themselves, changing They could have had a different day, or things could have changed. Whatever it is, walk into this expecting to hear their voice. Understand them. When I say throat punch, you feel like you're not ready, but you're stronger than you know. You feel like you're not ready, but you are way stronger than you know. Yes, your insecurities are showing. Like I said, it's something within yourself that when they did this shift, this change, like I said, it could have been the way that they said something or did something where you're just like, oh, we're doing that now. We're setting that up now. Whatever it is, it's almost in this mood of being like, okay, but don't step into this failure to commit. Commit to learning about them, commit to change, committing to recognizing what I truly do want. Like I said, you both have this very big energy or big aura, big like people know who you guys are. Like when you see me, you see them, and not like you guys don't have your own lives. Like I said, you guys are able to be yourselves. Fire and desire, 444. Because you guys have this drive and this passion to love one another. Like I said, it's so much respect and adoration in this relationship. There is a lot of love in this relationship. Like you guys can see yourself building a family. Not like, that's not men with. So I guess like I said, it's not that energy. It's this energy of like, this is something I'm proud of. This is something I want to continuously be in and grow with. This is something that I know has shifted my life and will continue to shift and change my life. Mm-hmm. I like that. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. I'm going to read one final affirmation for both of you. Actually, no, I'll read y'all. No, I'll give y'all a little affirmation. I'll give y'all a little affirmation. Let's go ahead and get your affirmation out, okay? Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing, write down a list of questions that you want to get to know about them. And it can be as basic as you want it or as deep as you want it. But just think about a few questions you want to ask them about them to get to know them better. Right? I'm ready to ask be like, I want to know why you don't like your back touch. Like, where does that come from? You don't have to tell me now, but I would love to know how that works or how the day, whatever it is. Like, I just want to hear you out and just be whatever it is. It was just like, okay. I'm just like, yeah, I just want to know certain things about you. Just like, okay, all right. And it can be even something that they notice that you do or that they don't do, and you ask them to ask them questions too, and set up a day or a night or whatever works best for you guys, and just have those questions that you want to ask each other. It can be even looked up. Don't feel shame for if you have to look up a question. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. If it gets you started, it gets you started. But write down a list of questions that you truly, genuinely want to know about this person. Right? You truly want to understand them more. Right? And know why they do what they do. It can be something simple like, why do they eat cereal with a fork? Like, what started that? And then that can lead to something else. I'm only saying that because I eat cereal with a fork. But they want you to write down these questions because you guys have this fire and desire, but sometimes that can lead to burnout. That can lead to anger. That can lead to so much heat in the room. Anything else, Spirit, for this? We got emotions. So there's a lot of emotions in the vessel. Okay. Emotions. I'm a human being that has emotions. Feeling is a part of life, and negative emotions that I encounter are welcome. However, I will simply acknowledge them and let them pass. I will not hold on to these thoughts, but intentionally release them as they come. Yes. And like I said, when you start recognizing and going deep, excuse me before I read the next one, with those things that could be triggering you, those things that could be hurting you, those things that made you feel a different way in this relationship, discovering that as well. Make you think about that as well. And bring that up as well and acknowledge that as well. Okay? The vessel. My talents, skills, hobbies, relationships, passions, and strengths are things that define me. My body is the vessel that contains these wonderful attributes, and to that I am grateful. Like I said, you are stronger than you know. Don't be scared. Don't start doing things. Look, lovable, right at the back of the bag. I'm lovable and worthy of love. I set my intentions to open my heart, accepting all love and compassion that comes my way. I will find my people, the people who love and accept me for who I am, for I know I only need to discover them. Like I said, you are very lovable. This is such a loving relationship. You guys, they're going to be very excited to ask these questions, answer these questions. And like I said, they've also been kind of feeling this too, and they haven't been quite sure where to go or how to navigate this, but they know they want to hold on to something. Like this is, really, like relationships, like this is work that they're proud of. You were working like I did that. I did like we are that. That's how it feels like we are that. Like you know, that's how this relationship feels. So sometimes emotions can feel like you're drowning in them, especially when you're also considering and being thoughtful and intentional with other people because you're in a relationship and their emotions. It can feel like you just at the bottom, that Scorpio energy, that swamp energy. So pull it out. Okay? So that has been yours. And let's get on to the next one. All right. 5, 7, 3, 1. My ass is so hilarious. I shuffle the deck because I like to cleanse the energy and I put the cards in here. But this actually does really line up with your reading for you, the second hand, because like I said, this is something that you thought was going to work out, something that you thought that you wanted, and then you realize in the long term, like, this is not something that's actually functioning for me. This is not something that's actually working for me in the way that I need it to, that it should, bless me, that it should. Like you felt like you were like, okay, we're gonna build this strong foundation with the 4 wands and the 10 of cups. I'm so sorry they're not out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't kiss me out. But with the 4 wands and the 10 of cups energy, you feel like, okay, we can come together. I'm hearing like you guys did. It was just something like, I'm hearing like their energy was just off. And with this Emperor being in reverse, it could have just been just such childish, masculine energy. Whether they're woman, non binary, or masculine, it was just this very childish, masculine energy. It was just like, um, it's almost giving like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 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 1 foot in, 1 foot. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It was like I said, childish. It's like, why are you doing that? Why are you acting that way? Why are you? It's like you can't. It's just like you cannot be this way. You can like this can't be you. This cannot be the person that I'm supposed to be having a family with. And some of you could already have a family with them, but it's like cannot be the person I'm supposed to be in a relationship. Like you just too childish. Like you don't make decisions. You put all that reliability on me. And then you try to. It's almost like It's like that argument that's always on Twitter, at least the last time I was on Twitter, which is probably like 4 months ago, 5 months, damn, 4 or 5 months ago, yeah. Um, where it's like, how you gonna want to lead and be the man, but you're not doing what the man is supposed to do? You ain't got no job, you don't know how to budget, you don't know how, when situations come up, how to actually handle it with a calm, cool head. It's like certain things is like they want this emperor energy in the upright, but it's actually in reverse. It's like you really don't be doing shit. You really don't be on shit. You really don't talk what you talk. And then I'm keep hearing the weakness of the flesh. It's just, I was, this is completely different energy than the first one. This is like almost like you just so over it. Like you're just like, why am I? It's I'm hearing like some of you are still dealing with them. You're like, why am I still dealing with you? Why am I still going back and forth with you? Why am I still trying to help you? Okay, Michelle, you can't raise a man. And again, that's woman presenting, man presenting, and non-binary. You can't raise nobody. You can't. Okay, and especially with this Aries energy, this cardinal energy, this starting energy, this fire energy, this let's begin it, let's get it ramped up. It's almost like they wanted that, but not the time that it takes for that. Not the actual work to do it. They like, okay, I'm hearing like they almost wanted you to do it and them to just be there. Let them know you got it, like you had it, like they're like, but they still want to reap the rewards of what a relationship is. Mm. Yeah, they're like, no. Like, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We can set that up. We can get a place. But then when it's time to get the place, you're like, oh, actually, we can't put my name on the list. Like, or I can't make up the other part of the down the positive. But can you? It's certain things like it's like falling through, and even if it isn't anything major, it's like you feel like masculine energy isn't emotional, but it actually is very emotional energy. You know, it's a different type of emotional energy because all beings are emotional. All energy has the depth to be emotional. So with this energy, it was like they felt like the emotion that they had to exude was something that was aggressive, something that was, I think it's weird, something that was demeaning, overlaying. It was like someone's like hovering over you, making sure that you do something right that they don't want to also do themselves. Or when you like do want to put this in their hands or do want to allow this to be in their hands, they fall short, they fall through, you make up excuses. And so, like I said, you feel like you were almost there, like you feel like you had some of the pieces, but some things were lacking. You feel like you were putting in a whole lot more. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, you feel like you were putting in a whole lot more time, care, nurture. And I ain't gonna lie, Spirit is saying this is them. This is you holding your partner. Spirit ain't got no sense. But it's just almost like, but even if you look at the baby's face, I'm so sorry for the quality, babes, but it's like the scratchy lines and stuff. It's a veil over that baby's face, you know, and so it's almost like they were shielding themselves from you, and you thought that it was just like, oh, I'm just protecting them. Like it's almost like you're coddling them, carrying them along the way. But that's not what you want in a relationship. You want a partnership. You want that Four of Wands energy where both our hands are connected. We both built this. You want that Ten of Cups where we're standing under our abundance of emotional maturity, emotional availability. Like I said, it feels like weakness of the flesh. They could have, yeah, we got the Page of Cups in reverse. They could have cheated. They could lie. They could be manipulative. They could be sneaky. They could be lazy. Incompetent. It's almost like, how do you not know that? How did you get through life not knowing this type of stuff? And it's because of this energy. People are okay with, no, because of this, they're okay with giving them the excuses. You're okay with giving them the excuse. And I'm here for some of you like you're over it. Some of you have already been done. Like I said, the cards went away. Some of you just like, no, this ain't it. No, 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 no. Get your shit, get out, or don't come back over again, or that type of shit. It's like that energy because you're just like, I'm realizing like how you operate is affecting me and how I see and view myself. I'm not your mother. I'm not your caretaker. I'm not your coddler. I'm not your nut warmer. Okay? I am my own being, and I need you to be able to stand up on your own 2 feet because right now you're not. And they're very headstrong. I'm here. They're like very stubborn, very headstrong. It's like, how can you be indecisive and stubborn? How can you not want to take charge and lead, but you're very headstrong on what needs to get done? Yeah, this is your energy, babes. Oh my God, I'm watching her too much. Oh my God. I love her though. There's your energy, hon. It's your energy. Come on now, love. You have this very nurturing, regal energy, this caring energy, this earth energy, this loving energy. Could be an earth sign dealing with a fire sign or have it in your chart. But yeah, with this realization, you're like, I don't wanna deal with that anymore. Yeah, this person is okay with getting by. They're like, you ever met those kids? They're like, okay, you didn't pass the 6th grade. They just passed you on through. Like they just passed. They did not want to deal with you no more. You didn't really learn anything. You didn't gather anything. There was no true discipline. None of that. Like you didn't do what you needed to do. Like it's a no go. Like they just like get them out of my class. I don't want to see them no more. Get them on the 7th grade. And then for some reason, somehow, some way, they was able to bypass that and go on to high school. It's like that energy. And it's because they have so many people around them, like I said, that's okay with either accepting their excuses or making excuses for them, coddling them, pushing them along the way like a baby in a stroller. But your energy is just always so giving. Like you're very understanding. You're a very patient person. You're very honest. You're very creative. You're always looking for a fresh start, a new beginning to something, a new way of thinking and expanding. Yeah. 6 of Wands. You're looking for a celebration of love, a celebration of change, a celebration of path. Like you are literally leaving this energy behind. You don't care about anyone. Like you're leaving it behind. You're recognizing that there is a change in your life, a shift. Yeah, the hangman right at the back of the deck. You're recognizing that there's a change, there's a shift in your life. And you're okay. I'm here. I'm okay with the waiting. Because the shit that I dealt with this person, like I said, whether they lied, they cheated, they're selfish, they don't know how to make this, they're just very aggressive, just very like, huh. In a sense, whether they're man, woman, or non-binary, they're just very like, I know what I need, I know, but I still need you. It's like, I ain't gonna be the dad and the baby. I ain't gonna be the mom and the baby. The grandmama is the baby. And you're just like, no. And you're like, I'm okay. I'm okay with waiting for what's mine. I'm okay with getting a good shift, getting a good change, getting a reflection of light that is on my level. They weren't on your level. They were not. Some people like, no, they weren't on your level. And this ain't talking about tax bracket shit. This is talking about shit you basic just common sense. They were not on your level. Okay? You just like how, like I said, the Emperor in reverse is just a very like, how did you make it through life this long? And it's because of the reliability on other people and people allowing it to happen. And you're like, I'm not going to be one of those people. I'm not going to stick around because your ex didn't, because your mom didn't, because of you need to. No, no, no. I am not. I'm not them. I can heal that. I can help you healing it, but you don't even want to start no healing journey. You don't even want to admit it. You don't want to even admit how your trauma and pain has affected you now and what you do and that you actually need to take accountability for. It's like you're just like, no. No, no, no. Because like I said, you do want a family. You do want a relationship. You do want open honesty. You do want that nurturing, caring energy. You do want that. And it's so funny that the emperor is in reverse, but you're the empress. It's like I said, they're not your equal. And you're looking for your equal. You're looking for that. Not somebody that doesn't care about you, you're a second thought. And it's given like you were in a relationship, it doesn't feel like a situationship where that indecisiveness, but they were just very like I said, they wanted the benefits of a relationship without actually being in one. Right? And some of them could have cheated. I do apologize. If they cheated, lied, hurt you, yelled, all those things. Because I'm really from this energy of you recognizing, like, I'm okay with waiting for something that is aligned with me. I'm fucking with people that are on my level because I'm trying to raise them up with their potential and they thoughts. And it's just, you're like, nah, I'm okay. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. This was like a new person coming in. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is your energy that you're embodying with the Ace of Wands, and they're embodying the Ace of Pentacles. Let's take a turn. Let's take a turn. It's so funny. It's supposed to be just that. So daily reading turned into a lot. I love it. But this Ace of Pentacles energy coming in. This is somebody that they're ready to spoil you, and not just Ace of Pentacles. Yes, it's about finances, but Pentacles is about hard work. It is about hard work. It is about telling. It's that earth energy. It's about things taking time, and especially with this green coming in for you, this Ace of Wands, this Empress, you very much have, like I said, you could be an earth sign. This very motherly, nurturing energy. This I'm okay with taking that time. Like this person, like there's this balance in them. I'm here like you haven't felt in a while, especially not in a romantic partner. Like you feel this within yourself, which is why you're taking a step back. You're really like you are way too imbalanced even for me to help you out with. But this person coming in, this Ace of Pentacles coming in, like they're very balanced. Like they bring something. They allow you to be you in a sense where it's almost like you ever see those posts and they be making fun. They be like, I guess I was never really in love because it's just something cute that somebody did. The little Polaroids and it's all the little pictures or little books. It's just like, I guess I never really did this or a book. It's just something you're just like, I guess it's gonna feel like that. Like this romantic love that's coming in, and especially with this Six of Wands and the Hangman, it's like Spirit is saying it's worth the wait, especially with Wands energy being quick and this Pentacle energy is being long lasting. Wands is the quickest, Pentacle is longest. It's saying this person is going to be long lasting. It's going to feel like it came in quick. It's going to feel like it came in sudden, unexpected. But it's going to be somebody that's going to allow you to be in that true divine femininity. And they recognize their own balance in that too. They're going to help you with abundance. They're going to expand it. It's going to be like, oh, you got it, we got it. It's like this truth. They're not going to look how you expect, especially with this being a dragon. They're not going to look how you expect or think. Like I said, it's going to be some very unexpected love coming into you. But with this Hangman, it's going to be like, it's worth the wait. After all the bullshit that I've been dealing with, all the trials, the tribulations, I'm hearing cuss people out. Yeah, I'm hearing they're alleviating your burden. Like, you won't even have to think when you're around them. It's going to be highly, intellectual conversations. It's going to be fun. I mean, you're going to be like, I'm going to feel true bliss, true beauty. Like, I'm going to feel the Four of Wands energy. I'm going to feel that Ten of Cups energy. This is going to be my family. This is going to be either my earthly marriage or my spiritual marriage, if you don't believe, in marriage in that sense. We got Capricorn energy, Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, they really want you to, I feel like you've been out of your element for so long. Element of relationships, not feminine energy, not masculine energy, you know. But out of your element of just being an affluential person, a gracious person, just being able to give that to the people that are actually deserving, the kids that are actually deserving. If you have kids too, it's just giving that loving energy. Like you guys are just gonna. America's Love is very cozy. You feel very cozy, like coming in at the end of the day. Yes, Six of Cups energy, Cancer energy, cozy energy, nostalgia energy. It's going to feel very familiar in the best way. And it's funny because I put this at the top and over here towards where what you left versus over here. And it's letting me know like you aren't reflecting on the past in a way of what could have, should have been. You're reflecting on it in a way of what is going to be. Mm, like you both love kids. Maybe the other person also wasn't, they didn't really care about kids or the earth or just certain things. They just really was just not, they was a shit person to you. They didn't have to be a shit person in life, but they were very much a shit person to you. Very secretive, very sneaky, like I said, liar, just lazy, stubborn, aggressive. I keep saying the same words. It's just like there was no change with them. But yeah, with this new person, they're like, I can take that for you. I can take that for you. And it's so funny because if I have the Four Wands here, I'm so sorry. If I have the Four Wands here, the 6 and the 4 make 10. Like I said, and this 10 of Wands is coming in with them. They're alleviating that pressure. You guys are building something. You're building that foundation that actually is strong, that actually is loving, that actually is caring, that actually is like, okay, there actually is a balance for the both of us. That's when you guys got the Justice card upright, Libra energy, relationship energy. This person is gonna come in and they're gonna be like the way that you guys balance each other out. I'm hot, yeah, gonna just you in and out. That's how it used to feel, but it's over here. It feels like what's that Coco Jones song? Damn, what's that song? That is so crazy. That is escaping my brain. I love that song. I'm pretty sure it's I See You. Is it I See You? Coco Jones I See You? I'm just gonna look it up because I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Yep, I see you. That's how this level's gonna feel. Like you, yeah. And it's like the first part of the song where she's like, "Something about your hands on my body feels better than any man I've ever had. Something about the way you just get me." It's like those first words. That's how this level's gonna feel. And like I said, the way that she describes the song, she's talking about a past love. But this hasn't happened for you yet. But you're reflecting on it as if it has. So like I said, this song and that energy, it's like you reflecting on something that hasn't happened, but you're already seeing it and feeling it already. And when it's happening, it's gonna feel like home. It's gonna feel nostalgic. It's gonna feel warm. It's gonna feel like I felt like you feel comfortable. It's better than any man, any woman, any non-binary. But with this justice, this Libra card, like it's going to be very balanced, very centered at the core. It's got a beautiful reading. Yeah, once you leave some bullshit, you start advancing in life. Yeah, you left some bullshit. You left some bullshit, baby. You left it. You left it. You said, I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna let your mama deal with that. I'm not dealing with none of that. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, this love that's coming in is very beautiful. It's gonna feel like you. It's gonna feel like the ICU song. Like it feels like somebody that you you knew you can't get away from, but this is your current love. Like, nobody doesn't like them. And I'm like, this is something new. This is something crazy for me. See if we can get messages from your lover. They want to be funny. We're going to put you out here. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if we can get some messages for you and your new partnership. Yeah, you're done settling for mediocrity and you need an orgasm. Yeah, you weren't satisfied in that relationship in a lot more ways than one. And you're not settling anymore. And you're like, I need something now. Okay, I need something. And yeah, this person coming in, it feels very like, not even like a rescue. I feel like you guys are just going to be like, I'm seeing that moment off of Kuzco's New Groove where Cusco and I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. I haven't seen that movie in years. But they have to go up the wall. And they have to lean on each other's backs and climb up the wall together. It's going to be like that. Like, you guys help each other. You guys work together. It isn't something where one person is dragging the other. But, like, you guys help and love on each other in such a very powerful and strong way. That to the point, like, when they needed to do it again in the movie, hey, they was able to do it again and do what they needed to do. So, yeah. Spirit, what do you have for this new partnership coming in for the collective? We got 444, fire and desire. Yeah, like I said, this is something that you have been wanting, but you're okay with waiting for. And they also been waiting too. Like they didn't have to leave the same situation that you did. They could have, you'll find out, in that situation in a sense. But it's like this fire and desire to love one another, to know each other, to be there for each other. And I'm hearing, like, we gotta take a hike. I'm hearing, like, let's take a long walk. It's gonna feel like that. It's a desire to take long walks, take some time with you. And they're gonna be okay with, we got stuff stopped here. They're going to be okay with you needing those moments. If you feel like I need reassurance, I need this, they're going to be okay with that. They're going to respect and honor that. And they might even help you with creating some boundaries. It's like, I'm hearing it's your turn to be coddled. I love that. We got final verdict, choose wisely. Some of you already got some suitors? Yeah, we got third party. What's going on with this final verdict, choose wisely? Spirit, what's going on with that? Ooh. Poor spiritual hygiene, you need more than sage. Like I said, some of you haven't quite left this situation yet. And it's so funny because the way I have it is 2 cards, then down, then 2 cards, then down. And it's so funny because the fire and desire and take a hike is up. And the poor spiritual hygiene is down. So it's almost like they want you to alleviate, get out of a third-party situation. It's like they got me reading it this way. They want you to alleviate your spiritual. Because on your mental and your physical, you're like, I'm good. But your spiritual needs a little bit of loving too. Especially with self-love being top tier. Don't neglect spirit. Whatever that is to you. Doesn't have to be an altar. Doesn't have to be the candles. It doesn't have to be the stake. It doesn't have, you know how your spiritual path works and is guided for you. So we're going to do, especially with this third party. It doesn't say person. So it could be a third party energy that's happening. Especially with it being right next to a final verdict, choose wisely. I'm hearing choose yourself first. Choose yourself first. Obviously, make the decision based off of your own intuition, but choose yourself first. Especially with it ascending this way, not descending. Anything else for this collective? Hmm. So the first two cards are Fire and Desire up top. Then we have three cards, which is Final Verdict, Choose Wisely, Third Party, and Fact Check. And my finger is itching. Let's see, to which finger? So they want you to really rely on your intuition and fact check something. It's like they almost don't want to give it to me because they want you to discover it. I'm gonna still try until they tell me no. But well, right under Final Verdict, Choose Wisely, and then Take a Hike, of course, is Ancestors Displeased. Then Poor Spiritual Hygiene, You Need More Than Sage. There's more to this, dig deeper. So the way that the situation could have ended or you're wanting it to end is pulling on something on your spiritual side. I'm hearing. It's pulling on a way that's going to change how you operate spiritually. Not physically for the romantic, none of that, not emotional. It's just something very spiritual. Especially with when this person comes in, it's gonna feel like you felt this energy before, this presence before. Um, they don't want you to choose something that will displease you. Not even them, because they're just displeased with how you have not been upkeeping your spirituality. Again, whatever that is for you, whether it's you just saying affirmations, how you think, whatever it is spiritually, you know there's a journey and path. It ain't just one thing, it ain't just one way, and it never will be, and it never should be. Okay? So, especially with this more to dig deeper right under the fact check, there's something that they want you to really take a look at. You could have been journaling around that time. You got cast with the scared ass ghost. Yes, something about this, like they know that you want to leave and they want you to leave, but they want you to recognize, I keep hearing, why you're leaving and or why you left. And don't be afraid to dig deep into that. Because, I mean, why were you okay with coddling them, accepting the excuses, providing excuses for them? Why were you okay with, and not in a sense of shame, I want you to know that. Not in a sense of shame. They want you to ask questions because that leads to discovery of why you operate the way that you do and think the way that you do. And give yourself grace because if you're asking questions, it's obvious that you don't know. So don't ask questions in the thought of saying, like, why would I do that? Think about, why did I do that? Why did I stay so long when change wasn't happening or it didn't stay long? Why did I do that? Because you obviously don't know, so don't ask questions with shame or doubt or fear. Ask these questions to truly know yourself. Guide and lead yourself. So that way, when this fire and desire comes in with this take a hike, which is like fresh air, grounding and rooting yourself. Like I said, it feels like a very earthly energy, grounding and rooting yourself, getting back to the center of that. They want you to make a decision that is right for you. They want you to recognize, I'm hearing, they want you to recognize when this comes in, when this love comes in, when this blessing comes in. Anything else? Yeah, you need an orgasm again. Anything else for this collective? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for this collective? Right at the bottom. Excuses are keeping you stagnant. Yeah, there's more to this. I have no idea where my ring went. There's more to this, so dig deeper. Dig deeper. And you need an orgasm. I always like to say orgasms aren't just one way. It isn't just a sexual release, it's a spiritual release. It's a physical release. That's why they call it foodgasm, eargasm. Because it's such a vibration of pleasure, of release, of confidence, of joy, of bliss, and they want you to have that. They need you to have that. Some of you could have been operating out of daddy issues. And that could be why you're a little bit afraid to dig deeper, because it causes you to rely on self-reflection, self-shadow work, things of that sort. And especially with this Ace of Pentacles coming in for the other person, they're balanced spiritually and physically. And you're very balanced physically, like I said, emotionally, all these things you got to check with your spiritual. It means little work. It's more spiritual hygiene. You need more than sage. You need to be out in the air, okay? And let karma handle that situation. You got bigger and better things to work on, like yourself. Like I said, they were far from being on your level. Very far. They were quite far. Like you were, it was like that relationship was making a mountain out of a molehill. Like it was trying to make something bigger out of something small. Very small. Right? So let us go ahead and get spirit and get some final affirmations for you. Yep, letting go. Just gotta let go, babes. Let go. Say. Circle of life kept wanting to come up. Circle of life, circle of life. Mm-hmm. They wanted me to say they're completely cleaned out. I say. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get some final affirmations for this collective. We got 3 cards for you. We got letting go, recharge, and forgiveness, which is funny because this is the card that kept coming up when I split the deck. So we got letting go, recharge, and forgiveness. So let's go ahead and get into it. Letting go. I choose to be free and will fly towards positive relationships. Words and actions will no longer make me feel lesser than what I truly am, a gift to this world. I choose to embody light and let go. I love that, especially with the saying that needs a decision to be made, and especially with the saying, I won't no longer be around words and actions that make you feel less than. Like I said, this person, if you are around it or you were around it and you're not anymore, you're like truly, like I said, recognizing like they're not it. The way that they talk to you, act with you, yeah, no, you're done. So they want you to recharge. I am allowed to take breaks. When a task is causing me stress, I will take a deep breath, put a hand to my heart, and step away. This allows me to gain a new perspective, recharge my brain, and work more efficiently in the future. Like I said, they want you to have recharging is also resting your body is also very spiritual. Especially with the hangman coming in and the 6 of wands coming in, they want you to be okay with waiting. Like I said, you're very okay with waiting, but they want your body to be okay with waiting. Everything to be at rest. Forgiveness. I will grant myself the same forgiveness and understanding that I extend to my loved ones. Painful thoughts that hold guilt are simply memories and acknowledgement of growth. I am not the same person that I once was, and knowing this is glorious. Yeah. Because like I said, it's your turn to be loved on and kind. Like you got to give that to yourself. It's time for that. It's time. It's time. So that has been your reading, Collective 1, Collective 2. Hope that you enjoyed, liked all the good stuff. And of course, the affirmations will both be down below. So like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah.